Hey everyone, Paul-ISM, welcome to another ISM at the Bench update. So yeah, I think it's been just over a month since the last update. I've got 5 finished kits to go through, so I thought, you know what? I might as well take the time and do a bench update today. There's another bit of news as well, so I thought we'd get it all done and dusted in one go. So, first of all, I can't remember if I said about this last time, but a friend of ours, forum member, supporter of mine, close friend, Tracy Fogus, sadly passed away. I think it was just over a month ago now. He was taken ill, didn't recover, and sadly passed away. He'll be greatly missed. He was a really good guy, Tracy. A good supporter, very loyal supporter and friend. And he will be very sadly missed by a lot of us in the community. So we decided to honour his memory by doing a memorial build for him. We had a Dodge Viper build planned anyway. And Tracy was going to take part, so I thought, do you know what, it seems fitting to do this in his honour. The details are here. It's been up and running for just over 2 weeks now. I think there's like 6 weeks left on the build now, so you can more than happily join in should you wish. It's any Dodge Viper you wish to build. Put your updates over on ISM, Facebook. Several of us taking part. There's quite a few people taking part, and it's literally the least we can do to honour our friend. A real shock to lose him. I literally spoke to him one day, went in hospital, never recovered, and just passed away. I think he passed away at home in peace, thankfully. But a real shock to quite a lot of us, and a real loss to the modern community as well. So come and join us in remembering Tracy, and come and build a Dodge Viper with us. Literally a Dodge Viper, that's it. Revel does a load of them, AMT does 1 or 2 I think as well. So you can come and join in with that. It's on till the 14th of December, I think it is. So yeah, mine's here. I'm doing the SRT10, which was a very generous gift from my buddy Andrew. And I've gone for Proscale paint snakeskin green, which looks phenomenal. It really does. And I've got the body painted, masked up, the stripes done. I've 2K'd it, and all the other parts are cleaned up, ready for primer. So yeah, I plan to get back to this next. So yeah, if you're going to join in, let me know down below. And yeah, let's see some builds underway. I do have a ChiChi here and here, so if I'm looking around, you'll know why. Right, the other news as well. I've already said this one today. I've already done a Patreon update, and I thought, you know what, I might as well get the ISM one out of the way as well. Myself and Simon Shorey started Proscale Paints about 6 months ago. This has been doing great from startup to now. It's just on the up, so absolutely brilliant. Simon originally only said he wanted to help get it going, and he decided about 4 weeks ago that it was time for him to step away. So Simon's been a key element in setting up the business. Absolutely phenomenal work in setting up the website, in sourcing products, accounts, just everything. He's been an absolute legend helping set this up, and he will be sorely missed from the business. So I put a post up today regarding it, and basically it's myself and Hannah now that are going to be running Proscale, and it is the main reason why I set this up, was to give Hannah a job. So it is going to be Hannah's gig. I'll be the front man as such, but it is Hannah's thing. Nothing will change. Nothing has changed. We've been running it for the past 3.5 weeks now. Nothing's changed with the way it goes. We've got plenty of improvements coming. So onwards and upwards. But we'd like to thank Simon from the bottom of my heart for helping us set this up. He's been just brilliant in helping us, and wish him luck with all the future and any other endeavours he takes part in. So yes. So that's it. We've added a few things to the site. We've added gift cards to the site there on there, or gift vouchers. The stickers are on the way at last. We've improved things with the help of PJ Lewis. Paul's been absolutely fantastic. We've improved like the info sheet that goes out with the orders. We've added compliment slips. We've added some stuff on the website as well. And yeah, we've got over 325 paints in the range now. So yeah, there's more and more coming as we go week by week. Go to www.proscalepaints.uk, have a look at our site, there's loads on there. And if there's any paints you don't see on there, give us a shout and we'll try our best to mix them up for you. Reasonable prices on the paint. The paints aren't over thinned. We post worldwide at very reasonable postage costs. And yeah, so there we go. True family business now. Myself and Hannah. And yeah, onwards and upwards. That's all we can do at the end of the day. So that's it. That's the main bits of news out of the way. Right, let me have a look at my list. So we've got 5 builds to go through. We've got a Ferrari SF9, the Boss Mustang 351, the Kitbox Mercedes 190, the Tamiya Mercedes SLR McLaren, and the Fujimi McLaren F1 to look at. Now, there's loads of videos going up. This is the 10th video I've made in 4 days. There's loads of build videos been done this week and 2 bench updates. As you'll know, on ISM now, you only get the condensed, shorter build video. Going forward, you're going to get that still after a month of early release on Patreon. Patrons get the full video build series, one to 4 parts, early access up to a month. Well, it is about a month, and the condensed one. And what I'm planning to do now is after 6 months, I'm going to release the full build videos of builds that you will have already seen as a condensed build. There's reasons for doing this. Number one, I'm losing AdSense revenue on the channel because there's not as much videos going up. And also, it's a limited viewing figure on Patreon compared to here. And with Proscale being first and foremost at the minute, we're trying to get as much advertised as we can for it. I think it's important to utilise those videos to the full potential. So they're going to come over here. So if you become a patron, there's loads of perks. You'll get early access on all the videos a month earlier than anybody else. You'll get 6-month early access on all the main videos before anybody even sees them. You get the Saturday bench update I do every single week for patrons. You get the added to the Facebook group, the Facebook chat. There's loads of other perks associated. You're literally in direct touch with me in the Facebook chat and support group. And you keep these videos going. Without the patron support, I couldn't keep doing this. Proscale is Hannah's gig. This is mine. This is what I do. So yeah, it's good news for you. And if you want to see them early and become a patron, links down below. You can be a patron for as little as £3.50. And that will give you access to near enough everything. You can cancel at any time should you wish. So yeah, you are going to get the Ferrari the Hasegawa Ferrari TR250 builds will go up through the week next week, because that was 6 months ago that I did that. So you will slowly see the full build videos come out. If you're watching a condensed one, watch the full length ones. You might pick up a bit more info because they go in a lot more depth than the condensed ones, which is the idea of doing it. There's a few people asking me to make music ones as well, because the music, non-talking videos get so many views on YouTube. I can't stand them personally, but I could release those as well. So we'll see what happens going forward. Obviously, live shows. I said I wouldn't live stream again. I have been. We've done a Sunday live stream publicly last Sunday, funny enough, on ISM, and I did a Wednesday evening one, and they went all right. So yeah. I think tomorrow we'll do Sunday morning again, and then probably Wednesday evening again as well as a public stream. So we'll see how it works out, and if they keep working out right and we get interaction, I'll keep going live publicly. Fridays are a no-go. Definitely not streaming on a Friday, not with a show. The guys have got that sorted, and they're live next week, next Friday. So you can go over there and watch them. Right then, builds. We're going to have to go through these builds, aren't we? Let's go through them in order. I'm going to need a cheat sheet because there's that much stuff to remember. I can't remember them. Right, the Ferrari SF9, the video for that's up on here. The full 3-part videos are on Patreon as well. So this was a Alpha Models kit. It was a buddy build with PJ Lewis, and what a great kit. Awesome build. No problems with it I can think of. Really great kit. Really nice interior. There was an engine in there. Loads of carbon, which the carbon was pre-cut, which was an absolute lifesaver on the kit. And I'll pop some pictures up as I talk about the build. So it's primed in Proscale Paints Pink Primer, painted in Proscale Ferrari Rosso Corsa, I did the roof in Proscale Deep Black. I gave a Tamiya black panel line wash. It was clear coated in Proscale 2K. Interior was Proscale Ruby Red, black Napa black leather, and chili red flocking for the carpet. We did Proscale carbon ceramic brake discs, Proscale caliper yellow brake calipers. The wheels were done in an alloy wheel colour, which was an experimental colour. You'll hopefully see that one soon. The exhaust were Proscale chrome, and I didn't even flat and polish this one. The 2K was that good at the airbrush. It didn't need it. I thinned the 2K a little bit more on this one, a bit more than we recommend, which I'll talk about later as well. And then UMP shine on the body, and this thing just turned out great. It's a phenomenal looking machine in real life, and it's a great looking Ferrari as well. And this is by far the best Alpha Models kit I've built to date, and just an absolutely beautiful, stunning car. Paul did his in white, and that looked great as well. But for me, it's Rosso Corsa on this all day long. Next one up was the Revel New Tool 125th 71 Ford Mustang 351 Boss. This kit, absolutely amazing. Brand new tool kit, recommended to me by Dave Toops. I'd literally just done a Mustang and I was like, oh, not another one. And I reviewed it and I was like, wow, this kit looks epic. So built it, absolutely awesome kit. No problems with the kit whatsoever. Really nice interior, really nice engine. Great decal set came with the kit, really comprehensive. And that's it. So this was primed in Proscale white primer, painted in Proscale 4 grabber yellow. The bonnet and lower stripes painted in Proscale deep black. The kit decals used elsewhere for the black work. I did a Tamiya panel line wash. I think it was a dark grey on this one. Clear coated in Proscale 2K clear. I used a Proscale chrome system on all the bumpers and what have you. The interior was Napa black leather with black flocking. I used the 6000, 8000 Trizic pads and the UMP shine spray on the body. And what a great looking car. Awesome kit, beautiful yellow. And I can't recommend that kit enough. That is an amazing new tool from Revel. Absolutely fantastic, enjoyable build, and a great looking car as well. From a great kit to not such a great kit. I had kitboxes, Kickbox PZYs, 24 scale Mercedes 190 DTM. Out of the box it looked alright. A few people were criticising the shape of it. I couldn't see an issue with the body shape at all, but hey, you know what you know at the end of the day. It came apart when the interior had to go in and just showed where the mistakes were made. Yeah, it was a disappointing kit. The BMW F80 they make has been the best I've done so far. The GT3 Porsche RS wasn't the best, but it was still a good kit. This one is disappointing. But as the owner said, this was an early kit. Things improve, and they definitely have. So this was primed in Proscale black primer. It was painted in Proscale Mercedes DTM silver. Kit decals were absolutely fantastic on this kit, to be fair. The wheels I did in Proscale stainless steel. It was given a Tamiya black panel line wash. Clear coated in Proscale 2K clear. And again, I didn't have to polish this one at all. No muck in the paint. Thinning the 2K a bit. It leveled absolutely fantastic. And I just did UMP shine on the body. So from the exterior, it looks fine. But the roll cage didn't fit. The seat looked too small. Just very disappointing on its finishing touches. Some of the glass didn't fit. Yada, yada, yada. Just typical problems. But overall, it still looks like a Mercedes 190. It looks pretty in the display case. She's right there if you can see her. And yeah, happy with the build. But yeah, a bit of a lacking kit for sure. Next up, this is a big leap apart from this one and then to the next one. I've had this kit for a long time. This is Miss Tamiya's Mercedes SLR McLaren. It's been in the kit for quite a while. I've always been intimidated by all the separate panels on the bodywork because there's quite a few. I watched a Harry Metcalf video, Harry's Garage, and he had one of these a few years back, and I thought, I'll watch that. And it was in this beautiful green, absolutely stunning, and I thought, I've got to build that. Wanted something a bit more technical to get my teeth into after building that kitbox kit, and I thought, you know what, we'll give this a go. What a wonderful kit. Absolutely brilliant kit. Really fun to build. Lots to do. It's got a wonderful interior, a phenomenal engine on it. Everything fits together absolutely perfectly. And yeah, an absolute joy to build. The only thing I couldn't do is there's two little metal rods that go on the doors at the front to kind of make them work. They still open. I just don't mind don't stay open because of the way I couldn't get that rod in at all. It just wouldn't fit. I'll never display it with the doors open, so it's not the end of the world. So when you look at these pictures, you're going to think, oh, the doors don't shut very well. They do, just dummy ear didn't shut them properly when I'd had them open taking pictures of the inside or video of the inside. So everything closes up perfect. It's a very close tolerance kit. It does close up perfect, just idiot here didn't shut the door quite properly for the pictures. So this was primed in Proscale white primer. It was painted in Proscale Mercedes MSO green, which is a very strange colour Mercedes make. It has a code, but no name. Very odd. There are quite a lot of rumours of McLaren having a big tie-in with Mercedes. Yeah, the beautiful MSO green. It was 2K clear to Proscale 2K clear, obviously. The interior is Proscale Napa black and ochre brown leather. Absolutely stunning colours. I used Proscale black flocking for the carpet. The wheels were Proscale stainless steel, which has become one of my favourite colours of ours. Brakes were Proscale carbon ceramic. The calipers were Proscale titanium silver. We did a black Tamiya panel line wash. Obviously, it was clear coated in Proscale 2K clear. Flatted up the Trizac 6 and 8000 pads. Polished up with the Ultimate System and UMP shine spray on the body. And like I say, what a wonderful kit. Absolutely superb. If you've got that in your stash, get it out and get it built because it is a fantastic kit to build. So from a top drawer kit to a kit that, yeah, is very disappointing. Anyway, I'm going through the range of McLarens at the minute. We've done the Mercedes SLR. This is the McLaren F1. I've got the McLaren Senna and the McLaren P1, which I've just bought from Alpha Models. And I've also got the Gordon Murray GMA T50 to do. I know. It's what's the word? It's a homage to the McLaren F1, so it's getting done. I've had this McLaren F1 for ages in the stash by Fujimi. Came with a nice detail upset, which I forgot about, so that was a nice surprise. But what a disappointing kit it really was. The engine details just terrible. The interior is not great. The rear tyres are like off a tractor. They're a way too high profile tyre. It looks like a McLaren F1, and that's as close as it gets because I kind of gave up on it. I was at disheartened. I thought there's no point in spending hours detailing all this engine and interior for me never to be fully happy with it. And you can see barely any of it anyway. And I thought, let's just stick it together. So it's a shelf queen. It's a shelf model, should we say. It's there. It's one that looks good from a distance, but not one to look inside. Hopefully somebody else will bring one out in the future because it's the GOAT. It is one of the ultimate supercars ever made. It still embarrasses a lot of cars to this day. And it deserves a good kit. But anyway, it is what it is. So, this was primed in Proscale black primer. It was painted in Proscale McLaren magnesium silver. Love that colour. Cleared in Proscale 2K clear. The interior was jet black leather from Proscale. The wheels were painted in a brand new Proscale colour metallic superfine silver. Flatted the body back with the Trizac 6 and 8000 pads. And polished it all up with the Ultimate Polish System and the shine as well. Like I say, disappointing kit. I didn't bother with the interior that much. I didn't do anything to the engine bay other than paint it black. You can't really see it anyway. The lights, I kind of misassembled them to begin with and then took them apart to put the reflector silver in and then thought, you know what, I actually quite like this with the clear rear lights. It's a different look. And I'd never be happy with the kit anyway. So I thought, I'll add a different look to it. So I didn't bother painting the rear lights. But it is what it is. It's a beautiful colour of a beautiful machine. In those pictures, it looks alright to me. But when you get close, the interior details, crap. And the engine bay is non-existent. There's no way of seeing the engine bay other than through the glass. The doors can either be open, posed, or closed. You can't do both. And I wanted them closed. So you can't open the doors and see the interior. And you can't open the engine bay to see the engine. So what's the point in spending hours doing it? To be disheartened and think it looks nothing like it should. That's a beautiful BMW V12 in the back of there with all gold foil insulation. You can't see any of it because it's non-existent. So yeah, a bit of a cop-out on that one, but it is what it is. And I'm going to make up for it the next one, so I'm going to do the Gordon Murray Automotive T50 next. I absolutely love this car. I think it's an epic machine and a fantastic homage to McLaren F1. It looks like McLaren F1 is the biggest criticism I hear from people. And damn right it should. Gordon Murray's proud of that F1, and rightly so. And this should be a homage to it. and it is a very angry machine. This, it's like what's the word? Nothing's been cut. Everything's top quality on this car. It's phenomenal. I know a lot of people don't like the fan on the back. I actually do. I quite like that, and it has a very useful purpose as well with the downforce. There's lots of interesting info on the Gordon Murray Automotive YouTube channel. We go and have a look. All the developments of the cars on there and test drives and what have you. And I've been watching all that lately for some inspiration. So you'll see that kit very soon on Patreon, and in about, I don't know, 6 weeks or so over on here on ISM. And I'm looking forward to this one. The Senna we'll do maybe next. I've got the full carbon set coming from SK Decals. That's the word I'm looking for. That's on the way. And the McLaren P1 from Alpha we'll do later on as well. I've just made a whole host of different colours, McLaren colours for Proscale. We only have 3 on the site. There's about 15 now. There's loads of different colours on there. So I've certainly got plenty of options there to do. So there we go. So that's it. That's all I've got to talk about today. I've waffled on for what, 20 odd minutes. But you know, it's stuff that needs saying. I'd cover this every week on a bench update, and then before I know it, I've got 4 or 5 builds built up, and I have to do one for here. So I hope you've enjoyed watching that. As always, you know, to help support these videos and keep these going, you can become a patron. There's a link down below. All the perks are going to pop up on screen. Hopefully you get early access to all the full videos, early access to the multi-part videos. You get a weekly Saturday bench update. You get into a Facebook group. It's such a group where you can post as well. A Facebook chat, there's like 70 of us in there, chatting away, saying hello every day and showing kits and what have you. You can vote on builds. You can talk to me direct. That's it. Without your support, well, the patron support, I couldn't do this. So I thank everyone who takes the time to support, and everyone that watches these videos as well. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, click the bell notifications to get notified of all the latest videos, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And please leave a comment. Love reading all your comments. Let me know your thoughts on the 6-month builds coming. So you're going to get one next week. Let me know your thoughts on the builds. Let me know your thoughts on anything. If you've got any ideas or suggestions, I am all ears. Let me know. I'm going to go and finish off my cup of tea and my munchies there, which I didn't realise were in shop, but they are. And I will catch you all tomorrow morning. Sunday morning, we'll be live from 9:30. And a huge thanks to all the guys and girls whose names are going to flash on screen in a minute, who are my current patrons. So there we go. Enjoy the rest of the day, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.